Anxiety. It feels like you have your hands behind your back and you can't get them off of your back. It feels like you're choking and you just cannot breathe. It feels like a small room with no doors. Anxiety feels like your worst fears coming true. Anxiety feels like your worst nightmares coming to life. I have experienced anxiety all my life. I was born with it. I went through it all throughout my childhood. Went through a bunch of trauma growing up, and anxiety was always behind me. As a man, to have anxiety, it is very normal to hide it. It's normal to not express your feelings. And for a certain point, even recently, I thought that hiding your feelings was the right thing to do. I recently learned that hiding your feelings can completely destroy relationships. It can completely destroy yourself. You'll lose yourself in the process. Anxiety is like the worst enemy you could ever have. I experience it in waves. I'll have days where I'm extremely happy, and I'll have days like today where I'm just extremely sad. I always wondered to myself if I was crazy. I wondered if something was wrong with me. And then I learned that this is completely normal. I learned that anxiety is just a part of my life, and it's always going to be. So I wanted to make this video to explain my journey on anxiety and explain my thoughts and what my point of view is when it comes to this feeling, because a lot of young men go through it and a lot of us don't talk about it because it makes you less than a man or it makes you soft. I'll tell you right now, it's fine. It's okay to shed a tear. It's okay to break down. Loving yourself is going to be one of the biggest keys to overcoming anxiety. Trusting yourself is also going to be an extremely big key when it comes to anxiety. Never blame anyone else for it. Never blame the amazing people that are around you for your anxiety. And never blame yourself for it either. You know that feeling when you're about to perform at the talent show and that wave of anxiety comes and you're so nervous, you're like thinking of a million things that could go wrong. And then you go out there and you do your thing, you perform, and your anxiety leaves. You have this feeling of accomplishment, this feeling of exhilaration. You have now used anxiety as a tool. You went against it, you trusted your confidence, and you went out there and you did it. Same thing when it comes to people and relationships. You attach anxiety to, what if this person leaves you? What if this person hurts you? You attach your anxiety to that all the time. That anxiety alone can destroy the relationship. It can destroy the person. Choosing to overcome your anxiety and trust the other person, choosing to overcome the anxiety and trust that other person is going to love you fully, that's the goal. Never let anxiety come between you and your partner. Never let anxiety become in between you and your goals. There is a way to defeat it. There's a way to cope with it, and you're not crazy. Everybody goes through it, some more than others. And it's just something you have to live with. It is okay to feel this way. I've recently experienced a bunch of anxiety. Currently in a very, very low point in my life. And for the first time in my life, the low point doesn't have to do with finances. It doesn't have to do with finances, and it's so confusing because I've always had anxiety about finances. And this is the first time that it's not that. I'm obviously not going to get deep into it. I'm not going to explain what I'm thinking about and how I'm feeling every day with this trap. I don't want to be in my own brain, essentially. But I know that if I overcame it before, I definitely will overcome it again. And with the support of my family and friends, I'm going to be fine. You need to look at yourself in a third-person perspective and accept that anxiety is completely normal and you can get through it. You can get through it and you can choose happiness. Never think that you're crazy. Never think that something's wrong with you. And if you ever need somebody, if there's nobody in your life, you can comment on this video. You can DM me on Instagram. I will be there for you. I can talk to you. I can help you through your issues. I'm here to spread a mission, and I want to address this pandemic of depression, that especially in men, that we don't talk about. It's a secret war. I see it every day on the trains, in my home, in cars, everywhere. I see it, especially in men. They're hiding their feelings, they're hiding the hurt, and it's just building up. Please choose love. Please choose yourself. Choose happiness. You will overcome the anxiety. You will overcome it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked, like, comment, subscribe. I'm there for you. I will show you love. I got you, man. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.